We drove to the NYPD's 34th precinct in a metallic silver Ferrari. Rick Rowling's personal car. Yeah, you heard me right, I was riding in the Ferrari. I had seen the pricey Italian vehicle numerous times. Mostly in the parking lot of the medical school I used to attend. But it was my first time actually riding in it. And I had to admit, I more than perked up when I saw the car. I'm the assistant. I'll drive, I volunteered.
In your dreams, pal.
Rowling dismissed my offer and slipped into the driver's seat. I tried my best to convince him the importance of letting his assistant chauffeur him around. But he didn't even let me touch the key. How ungenerous of him. Riding with him was the hellish experience. He drove as if he were in the Daytona 500, not the middle of Manhattan. Are you insane? I managed to say, while I tried my best not to puke in the passenger's seat. Seriously, you should give your driver's license back to the state. You can't drive like a meth-crazed maniac.
Pop, they shouldn't grant a driver's license to someone incapable of dodging my car.
He had a point, so I made a mental note to file a complaint to the local DMV. So, what are you going to do at the station? I asked. If his investigative style was as outrageous as his driving, trouble was bound to happen. In addition, if I recalled it right, NYPD and the FBI were different organizations.
I'll ask questions and if applicable I'll arrest the criminal.
Remember, the NYPD is in charge of this case. And don't forget you can't arrest someone without a warrant, I warned him between retching. I should have taken a Dramamine before taking this ride from hell.
Mandy, since when did you become an expert to tell me how to do my job?
Since I was briefed on your inclination for causing trouble and offending people, the Bureau doesn't want to offend. I heard about how you ticked off the detectives at the 34th precinct by interfering with their investigation and stealing the credit for the case.
Pop, I didn't steal the credit. It was so mine. We need a warrant to arrest someone. Then again, we don't need a warrant to kill.
He snorted. You can't kill people, with or without a warrant. I spat. Then I added, Rick, can you please behave like a responsible adult at the NYPD? Okay. Considering the length of our relationship had been just a couple hours. I was no expert on Rick Rowling. Then again, I recognized trouble when I saw it. And I was 100% sure that Rick Rowling was big trouble.
Hey Mandy, will you stop lecturing me? Like you're talking to a 3-year-old.
Rowling made tisk-tisk sounds. By the way, how did Beth McMahon meet your dad? I asked, in an attempt to distract him.
She was hired to do flower arrangements at some reception for USCAV. Beth is quite successful and well known in the world of floral arrangement. She's been seeing him for a couple of years.
So much about his father's love life. But I was too modest to further inquire on that subject.
My old man's into women with their own skills and expertise. He keeps his distance from trophy mistress types. Women who can make their own successful businesses are his forte.
Wow, sounds like friends with awesome benefits. Perhaps those businesses have dual missions as intel bases, I muttered.
Yeah, right. Why do you think that?
It was supposed to be a joke. He raised an eyebrow.
Oh yeah.
We soon arrived at our destination. It could take up to 30 minutes with traffic. But we reached the 34th in just 17 minutes. On the way, he barely missed, hitting at least 5 pedestrians, 3 bikes, and 4 cars. Just like Federal Plaza, it was a no-frill building with a little touch of dust and mildew. Rowling went straight to the reception area and informed the officer of the purpose of his visit. A few minutes later, a middle-aged Latino guy appeared.
Oh hell, he grimaced.
He grimaced.
Tell me it's a nightmare or I'm hallucinating.
Cut it out, Detective Lamont. I thought you'd be excited to see me. Did you forget the last time we saw each other?
Rowling snorted. Wow. It's hilarious to watch the police react like this. Tennyson really got it spot on when they described my boss as a zombie repellent. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.